Welcome to my channel. Today, I am going to tell about a story which is called Bamboo Bonanza, Benny's Great Escape. Enjoy it. Once upon a time in the lush bamboo forests of China, there lived a young panda named Benny. Benny was a curious little panda with big dreams and an even bigger heart. He lived with his family in a cozy den nestled among the tall bamboo stalks. Every day, Benny would frolic and play with his siblings, munch on delicious bamboo shoots, and listen to his mother's stories about the wonders of the forest. One sunny morning, as Benny was exploring the forest with his brother, Bobby, they stumbled upon a clearing where a group of humans had set up camp. Excitedly, Benny and Bobby watched as the humans unloaded crates filled with colorful fruits and vegetables. "Wow, look at all that food!" exclaimed Bobby, his eyes wide with wonder. Benny nodded in agreement. The sight of so much food made his stomach rumble with hunger. But as they watched from a safe distance, Benny noticed something strange. One of the humans was carrying a net and seemed to be sneaking closer to their den. "Bobby, we need to warn Mom and Dad," Benny said urgently, grabbing his brother's paw. Together, they raced back to their den, their hearts pounding with fear. When they arrived, Benny quickly explained what they had seen. "We have to leave now," said Benny's father, his voice filled with concern. With hurried movements, Benny's family gathered their belongings and prepared to leave their den behind. Benny's mother scooped up Benny and Bobby in her arms, urging them to stay close as they made their way through the forest. But just as they were about to make their escape, a loud shout echoed through the forest. The humans had spotted them. "Run!" cried Benny's father, urging his family to move faster. With adrenaline pumping through their veins, Benny and his family sprinted through the forest, dodging branches and leaping over fallen logs. Behind them, they could hear the humans crashing through the underbrush, hot on their trail. Just when it seemed like they couldn't run any farther, Benny's mother spotted a hidden path leading deeper into the forest. Without hesitation, she led her family down the narrow trail, hoping to lose their pursuers. After what felt like hours of running, Benny's family finally reached the safety of a hidden cave deep within the heart of the forest. As they caught their breath, Benny looked around at his family, grateful that they were all safe. "We may have lost our den, but as long as we're together, we'll always have a home," said Benny's father, wrapping his arms around his family. Benny nodded, feeling a sense of warmth and love wash over him. Despite the dangers they had faced, he knew that as long as they were together, they could overcome anything. And as the stars twinkled overhead, Benny drifted off to sleep, knowing that no matter what adventures awaited them, they would always be together, a family bound by love and courage. The next morning, Benny woke up to the gentle rustling of leaves outside the cave. Stretching his legs, he peered outside and saw the soft glow of sunlight filtering through the trees. It was a new day, and despite the events of yesterday, Benny felt a sense of excitement bubbling within him. "Mom, Dad, wake up! It's morning!" Benny called out eagerly, nudging his parents awake. As his family roused from their slumber, Benny couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for their resilience. They may have lost their den, but they still had each other, and that was all that mattered. With renewed determination, Benny's family set out to find a new home in the forest. They explored every nook and cranny, searching for the perfect spot to build a new den. Along the way, they encountered all sorts of creatures, from playful squirrels to majestic deer, each one welcoming them with open arms. Finally, after much searching, they stumbled upon a secluded grove, nestled at the foot of a towering mountain. The grove was lush and green, with a babbling brook winding its way through the trees. It was perfect. "This is it, our new home!" exclaimed Benny's father, his eyes shining with joy. Excitedly, Benny and his family set to work, gathering bamboo and leaves to build their new den. With each bamboo stalk carefully placed, their new home began to take shape, cozy and warm against the forest backdrop. As they settled into their new den, Benny couldn't help but feel a sense of pride. Despite the challenges they had faced, they had persevered, and now they had a beautiful new home to call their own. Days turned into weeks, and soon Benny and his family had settled into their new life in the forest. They explored every corner of their new home, discovering hidden treasures and making new friends along the way. One sunny afternoon, as Benny was playing by the river, he spotted something glinting in the water. Curious, he waded in and discovered a shiny stone nestled among the pebbles. "Look what I found," Benny exclaimed, holding up the stone for his family to see. His family gathered around, marveling at the sparkling gem in Benny's paw. "It's beautiful, just like our new home," said Benny's mother, her eyes shining with pride. And as they basked in the warmth of the sun, Benny couldn't help but feel a sense of happiness wash over him. Despite the challenges they had faced, they had come out stronger than ever, bound together by love and the beauty of the forest. As the days turned into nights and the seasons changed, Benny and his family continued to live their lives in the bamboo forest, their hearts full of happiness and gratitude for the blessings they had been given. And as they looked up at the stars twinkling overhead, Benny knew that no matter what adventures awaited them, they would always have each other, a family united by love and courage, forever and always. I hope you enjoy reading Bamboo Bonanza, Benny's Great Escape.